You are now listening to Brunch Talk here on SoundCloud.com every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. What's better than good food and good conversation? Thanks again for joining us. Today is Sunday, October 16th, and we have a very interesting show for you guys today. We are talking about growing up as an immigrant with immigrant parents in Canada, in the US, in Europe, and we are specifically focusing on the topic of dating with immigrant parents today. Yet again, we have Lisa is with us today on the show, and we have a very interesting discussion, and I hope you guys like it. I would also like to give a shout out to Arthur Robergeau, who is celebrating his birthday, or who celebrated his birthday this past week. We would like to wish you a very, very happy birthday, and we hope that you had an amazing day, and may God bless you with many more birthdays.
Yeah, you know how we do. Check, gotta put link at some map, you know what I'm saying?
Mama, K-Sun at
Check,
it again.
check out my shoes, boy, I cop those. They be wildin' like the police when we shot, yo. Oh, I don't like you for a lot, bro. Your girl is anything but hot, though. Ooh, young Ma with the hot flow. Oh yeah, ooh, only God knows. And when I sing it, I go hot, though. Always finish that one on a high note. Not everyone can get it, Howard, I know. Even Howard's having trouble with the Bible. I be walking all around like I'm Ido. Pushing brooms, break my back, call it spino. I put a spin in the psycho. Killers kill themselves, suicidal. Like they put it God on trial. Ha, I guess they really had to try, yo. I go hard, but you knew that. White school, struggle is I'm too black. White town, trouble me, you too whack. Why you stressing me? Where the heck your views at? Check, you got so much, then you lose it. Gave you everything I had, you ain't use it. You say, oh, you amazing, yo, I knew it. Everyone like our music. We riding low like it's our thing. Me and my boys got our own gang. Ooh, never mind, it's a 5-0. Keep it on the low key, you know that's how I go. She like my voice, got a choice now. But she talking way too much up in the Royce now. Why you making all the noise now? She tried calling me, you left her voicemail. If you got any Ciroc, you know I'm popping it. No shopping, Drake is how I'm shopping it. You know, I'm Kanye when I'm chopping it. Yeah, I'm BJ when I'm copping it. Ninja Turtle, that's how I move. I make your mama wear when she a dry dude. They call me turtle like an animal, but I embrace it. Call me Michelangelo. Quick step, yo, I check you in a savage. Yeah, I'm packing all the packages. Talk about your girl, not my status. Thank God you ain't find us in your mattress. She keep it quiet, yo, I like that. She giving me the hair like it's a nightcap. Yo, I'm tired of your white raps. He gonna fight, if he's swinging, I'll swing right back. Oh, you know that's how we do. South Lake Cat, you know, check. Birdjan track. Rep your boy, Birdjan track, yeah. Yeah, check.
That was a remix by Bernie J of the song Ooh, sang by Little Haiti. He has an Instagram and a SoundCloud. You guys can go ahead and follow him on SoundCloud at Bernie the Rapper, Instagram as well at Bernie the Rapper. And also, I'll have the links in the description of this podcast for you guys to have an easy access to it. I've listened to a lot of his other work and remixes, and they're super good. Hi everybody, welcome back to yet again another episode of Brunch Talk here on SoundCloud.com. I'm back again with Lisa here on the show.
Hi!
And I'm so happy that she's back for yet again another relationship type of topic today.
I'm happy to be here.
So today we're going to be talking about dating with immigrant parents.
Oh my God.
Yes. OMG is definitely the word. I feel like that's just like, that's it. OMG, and then we're done. That's
true,
the whole
though.
show. Yeah, it's like such a big like thing, like especially for us, like we're both Haitian.
Yeah, we're both Haitian, so
Yeah.
like we know
how difficult it can be sometimes to like date with like our parents and like with the beliefs that like we hold, and especially like if like coming from Haiti and then you come to this new culture and it's like
it's different.
It's different. I mean? Like dating is different, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your experience with your parents?
I'm like rolling my eyes right now. Okay, like I have so many experiences that I could talk about, but no. But I mean,
we're ready.
One of my experiences was like the day that my dad find out that I kissed a guy for the first time.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get really into it because it's a crazy story, but like, you know, my parents, they're really old fashioned. Like they want us to like, my dad always told me that I should be like 20, that I should start dating at 21.
Oh
so it's like,
gosh.
I know.
Okay, finish saying your story because
Okay. So he was like, you can only date when you're 21, and then I'm like, okay, well, you know, I was a pretty rebellious kind of kid. Like I just wanted to like have some experiences and stuff. So like, you know, I lived in Haiti for like mad long, like 16 years, and like, you know, while I was there were a lot of guys that were talking, you know, flirting and stuff, and this one guy, like I was interested in him, and he like we
oh my gosh.
I snuck out of school.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that I'm even talking about this. Okay, like I snuck out of school and like I told this guy to meet me at like behind my school.
Oh my gosh.
And we kissed. Like we kissed right there. And then when my dad like I don't even know till this day, I don't know how my dad found out.
Gosh.
Like I don't know how he found out, but he was like,
Yo, the guy probably told him because you didn't.
Yeah, like seriously, I think he did because he was like bragging and stuff. Because you know, I mean, I didn't really go out that much when I lived there, so it's like when. Anyways, like yeah, like my dad found out, and he was like so mad, like he blew up on me.
My goodness.
He was like. Like I think I was 16 when I kissed the guy like for the first time, and then he was like telling me how, you know, he thought he raised me better than that. Like he didn't.
There we go.
I know
the whole lecture.
But yeah, that was like one of the worst experiences of my life. Like I wish he'd never found out about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I like. It's so crazy because like. For some people that are a little bit more like relaxed, like my experiences might seem like outrageous, but honestly my first boyfriend was when I was 15. He was
What?
like, yeah. I had my first boyfriend when I was 15, and then he was like 3 years older. And he was about to go to college. And then the worst part is that I was like, it was my first boyfriend, and I was like so dedicated to this relationship that I failed grade 10. Like I will
my gosh,
I kid you not. Guys, if you have like anybody that you're dating, don't date in school unless you can juggle like things, right?
Don't.
But I failed my whole grade 10, but thankfully I finished high school just in time. I went back, got caught up on everything that I like failed in grade 10. So in grade 11 I was doing like 2 grades. So I paid for that relationship in grade 11. I was doing grade 10 and grade 11 at the same time, and then I finished just in time. So I never kind of like repeated anything. But anyways, my parents, when they found out that I was dating someone, they were like, okay, let's see like the picture and stuff. So I showed them, and then they were just like, don't you think that you should like wait a little bit?
Oh my gosh, your situation is so different.
They're like, don't you think you should wait a little bit? And then I was just like, yeah, I could, but I was kind of disappointed. I kept like talking to him and stuff. I was kind of disappointed that they weren't really like excited that I was dating someone. But and then they also like made me realize that, hey, look, you failed like your whole grade 10. Like,
oh my god,
yo, like get your life together. So I kind of like got myself together. And then we like later on broke up. So, but it wasn't like crazy. It's not like they blew up. And I'm kind of like glad that they didn't blow up as much. Yeah, but my grandmas, like when they found out, they were like calm too, but they told me, hey, once you turn 20, you can get into like a more serious relationship. So that's why like when you said 20 before, I was like, yo, what is it with Haitians and like the number 20?
I don't know, like I think that's like the adult age in Haiti. Like you're considered an adult at 21.
Okay.
Where it's like, yo, it's crazy. I wish my parents didn't blow up at me too, but I mean, what can I do?
Yeah. So like, and I guess another point in our dating with immigrant parents is the moving in together. Because you know how in like the Canadian culture, you can move in together with like your boyfriend and your girlfriend, but like in the Haitian culture, like what is that all about? Is that even a thing? I don't think it's a thing.
Like they think like, I don't know, like for me, my parents, they are against moving in together before marriage. I don't know, like they're not, I don't know, like I'm not 100% sure if they're against it. Like they're just like so old-fashioned that I'm just like I think that they're not in, like they wouldn't
be for
it. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure like if they found out I moved in with a guy, they would just stop talking to me maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Because
have you ever tried like asking them like in a situation, like in a kind of like not asking, saying like, hey mom and dad, like I'm thinking about doing this, like kind of putting like a scenario, say like what would you do if I did this, to like see what they would say? No. I
never tried doing that, like seriously. But most Asian parents, they're just not for that at all. I don't know if it's like our culture is really old-fashioned. They are not for that at all.
I don't know if like now it's starting to like change a little bit.
It is changing, honestly, because like I could even see it in my parents. Like they're chiller, like they're not so, like, I don't want to be rude. They're not so like uptight like they used to be. You know, they're more relaxed, and like if I tell them I want to do this, they're actually like, instead of blowing up at me, they give me advice, or they just like tell me, you know, what they think would be better, but they're not stopping me from they're still not stopping me from doing what I want, which is good.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, I find that for me too. I don't think I've ever asked the question of like moving in together if I ever had a boyfriend, but I think it's just because like the thought about us moving in together before marriage has always been like instilled in me that it's not like it's supposed to be done. So it's not like it's something that I've like kind of like dwelt on in the first place. So yeah I don't know, I've never like, I don't know, my parents have never talked about it, I've never asked them. So you know what, tonight when I get home I'll probably ask them what they would do.
Ask them.
yeah. Second thing is race. What do your parents think about like different races?
Honestly, I think my parents, they're okay with us dating any race. Like, that's what I like. I mean, they would prefer us dating our own race. Like, I'm pretty sure like they want us to marry a Haitian person. But it's like at the end of the day, like we don't really pick who we fall in love with, but we just fall in love with the person that we fall in love with, and it doesn't matter like what race they are. Yeah. How about for you?
Yeah, same for me. My parents are very like you said, they would prefer probably that I pick someone who has the same culture, who's like who understands like, I guess, the struggle, or you know what I mean, like if we get together as like a family reunion, they can like speak Creole. Like we don't have to be like, okay guys, let's all speak English for this person. So true. Which is like understandable, because I think for myself as well, I don't know if like right now in my life I'm more into like black
me
people.
too, like honestly.
So, let's just be honest, I don't have anything against like people that are dating interracially or anything like that, but for myself, I prefer
I mean, I don't know if another race would try maybe flirting, I don't know, but I've always
maybe dinner here and there, maybe free food,
but I've always had like black guys come up to me, so it's like I'm just okay with like, but I don't mind dating other races as well, like, but I mean, like you said, you prefer black guys, so I kind of prefer them too. And then another thing with like that I've experienced as with being Haitian is that I've had my grandmothers actually say like tell me, because I would tell them like, hey, I like white guys. That was like way back in the day when I was like, I was young. So, and then I live in a place that has like a lot of white people, so I thought eventually I'll probably marry a white guy. And my grandma was like, yo, there's like light skinned like Haitian dudes, so like go for one of those. Like there's like even white Haitians, so like go for. And I think that comes back to like having like conversations with them, like relating to them, because if it's like a white person from like Alberta that's like a cowboy, like you can't really relate to that, right? True. So they're gonna be like, yo, so what do you do? And the guy's gonna be like, yeah, I'm a farmer, I raise cows, you know. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think it's really, they don't really care about the race as much as like the similarity in culture. Yeah. And then the last thing is beliefs. So that is like anything like religion or So what do your parents think about that?
I think they would prefer me dating like a guy that's, you know, Presbyterian like me, you know, just because they want the person to like understand like I don't know, like understand my religion,
like your beliefs,
understand my beliefs and just know my beliefs. But I mean, they never really like I'm pretty sure like they would want me to date a Christian guy, and of course I want a Christian guy because you know that's important to me. But like they never said that they didn't want me dating a non-Christian person. Like I've never heard them say that. So it's like I don't think they mind as long as I find like as long as the guy loves me the right way.
Okay.
But at the same time, like I'm pretty sure they want me like I'm pretty sure like in their mind I'm not gonna pick someone that's non-Christian, so that's why they just never said anything.
I know. I totally understand what you're saying. I think for myself as well, growing up I've always thought that hey, they probably want me to like date someone who's like SDA. But growing up and becoming a lot older now, I realize that just because you're like Christian doesn't mean that you're Christian, right?
Yeah, that's
you don't
true.
really follow like anybody could be a Christian, honestly.
That's so
and
true.
say that they're Christian, but the relationship with like God and like actually doing what you're supposed to do, like not all Christians do that. So I think I've had this discussion before. They would much rather see me with someone who has the same beliefs, but also that has a relationship with God. Even if they don't go to church all the time, but if they're doing what God is asking them to do, then I think that's what they want to see most.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know if like you said before, I was gonna comment on that when you said that they wouldn't mind someone who's not Christian. Probably not someone who's like doing drugs.
Back out. Like what the heck? No, like honestly, if they knew that they were, I mean, there are some non-Christian guys that are, you know, not into all those crazy stuff, but like.
That was the first thing that came up to my mind when like I think of like. Yeah, it's so bad. Okay, I'm so like judgmental, but
yeah, like I don't know. For me, as long as the person's not, because I know what I want to like. I would never pick a guy that's like into drugs or like into like going out all the time and smoking crack and doing all those stuff. Like I wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't be into that type of guy. So I think like if he's not Christian. And he's just like a good guy, they wouldn't like they would try to convince him to be Christian, but I don't think they would say anything because you know I mean it's my choice at the end of the day, so, I like what you said about they would try to like convince him to be Christian, but then I don't know, like I think back in the day, I would think that if I dated someone who's like non-Christian, my parents would be like, okay, well, let's get them to church, let's get them baptized, right? But then now, like in the last couple of months, I've seen that they've been more of like, hey, if they are not convinced that, like they don't believe like Jesus has died for them and stuff, like then there's no point in like forcing them to like believe it just to get in a relationship with my daughter. So I think it's like something that some parents like forget, or like some cultures forget sometimes. It's like not to push like your culture down the throats of other people. But it's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's really annoying too, because it's like you can try to talk to the person about God, you know, and just like try to understand why they chose not to believe in him. But like you can't just tell them like, you know, you have to become a Christian in order to date my daughter. Or you know,
because
like
go ahead.
No, you can talk.
No, I was gonna say because like because at the end of the day, if while they're dating you, if they're not Christian, your actions might eventually tell them, hey, okay, I probably should change and like become what she is just because of how I see how she acts, and then I like that kind of like lifestyle. So they change based on how you act towards them and how you live and stuff, right? So, which I think is like very important when dating people.
Yes.
Like your lifestyle really kind of.
Yeah, it has to impact the person in a certain way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about like tattoos? What would your parents?
Oh,
Someone who comes with
like. I talked to my mom about this. I was like, Mom, if I date a guy that has like piercings or like tattoos, like would you care? And then he's like, no, she said to me, like, you know, she's scared of guys with tattoos. She doesn't really like guys with a lot of tattoos and stuff. But like if that's what I'm into, then she's okay with it. And then I was kind of shocked when she said that, because I thought she was gonna say no. Yeah. She would never accept that, but she's okay with it though. Yeah. Yeah, so what do your parents think about it?
I'm just trying to think. I think I had asked them that before too. I can't remember what. I think I had asked my dad. I can't remember what he said. I'll probably have to ask him tonight again. But,
okay.
I don't think they would mind. I think like you, they wouldn't like the fact that they have tattoos all over them.
Yeah.
And I've heard my grandma like talk about how she doesn't like anybody with tattoos, but but she has nieces and like nephews that have tattoos. But I don't think they would like not talk to them if they had tattoos. They would probably just won't like the fact that they have it, right? But yeah, I don't think so. I'll ask them again and I'll let you know. But I don't think so.
I don't don't know what my dad would think about it, but I know. But because my dad's more like, you know. But my mom's chill, so I don't think she would mind that much. She would probably be scared a little.
She's like, yeah.
Or maybe even ask him like why he got all those tattoos and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think this was a really good discussion.
Yeah.
There's like so much in dating that we haven't really touched on, guys, but we will try to have a part 2 of this episode sometime in the near future with a lot more guests that are immigrants, so that they could give their views on how dating and growing up with immigrant parents is all about. Thank you, Lisa, once again for coming on the show.
Alright, thanks for having me, girl.
This was really, really fun. Hopefully you can come back again for another episode sometime.
You know I can come back.
And guys,
anytime, girl.
Honestly, thank you. Right. And honestly, guys, go subscribe to her channel as well. On Facebook as well. Andy's Room, the link will be down in the description of this podcast. And then we will see you guys, or no, not see. We'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to Brunch Talk on SoundCloud.com to not miss any episodes every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time.